Good morning, the morning of Saturday, May the 3rd, and I'm heading on towards that Zia-ur Ridge. Just left the parking lot right there, crossed this creek or drain or whatever you call that, and we'll see. It's started off at around 6 in the morning, and it's a little bit chilly, but hopefully it's going to warm up pretty soon. I've got Diane with me today, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, so around I think 1k or a little bit over 1k you come across this fork. You're coming behind from this, and it says blue for the left, but we won't go to the left. We'll stay on the right side of the fork and follow the trail which says no blue. So I think that we have come across another fork over here, and we are almost 1.85 into the hike. The trail looks like somebody blocked it, but I think that as per my previous reviews which I looked at, we need to go this way. It says mountain ridge hiking only on the tree, so we'll go on this side. Let's see if we need to come back or if this is the right track. I'll keep you posted. Little over 2 kilometers into the hike, and you come across these nice cute bike tracks I think. You can go straight as well, but we are just trying to have some fun walking on these, what it says 440 over there on that sign. I don't know what does that mean. Maybe it means something for the bikers, but yeah, nice one, good job. So right after those wooden planks for the bikers, the bike trail diverges to the right from the fork, and then if you're hiking, you need to stay on the left, and then that's where your uphill climb starts. And it's nothing so serious or nothing so technical or sketchy or anything. The trail is in pretty good shape. It's just a uphill grind, which I think not bad. So I think we are around 2.4k into the hike, and we're going through this steep section. Luckily it's dry, so enjoying it in this morning weather. An hour and almost 5 minutes into the hike, and we've reached 3 kilometers mark as per my watch, and about I would say we have gained 400 meters of elevation. And I think that at the moment our elevation is about 1712 meters, and the ridge is I think at 2000, so another 250 or 300 meters of elevation gain we still have to do. And yeah, this section is steep, but gladly it's not technical or muddy or snowy or icy, so it's steady uphill. Yeah, take breaks as required, and just keep going. It's just like you're hiking up prairie, but just times it by a little bit more, but not bad. I think that soon the views would start opening up from behind and from the side, but so far it's still walk in the trees or hike in the trees. Soon after that 3 kilometers mark, I think that the trail changed a bit, and now it's quite shale as we are getting out of the trees as well. But the uphill is still the same. It's just a little bit more effort now to gain the same level of elevation, because now you're walking on shale. Luckily, once again, the trail is in a very good shape. No mud or snow or ice, and you're climbing up. It's a grind, but that's what a hike is about. And then I think that the views are also starting to open up, as you can see on my left hand side, and then behind me. Yeah, it's a good morning view. We are a bit shy of, I think, another about 150 or 180 meters from the ridge, so we still have to gain that elevation, but we'll get there. No rush. Enjoying the views and the grind. We are at about 4 kilometers mark into the trail, and about 710 meters of elevation so far. And this is, I think that we just got the ridge over here, and from now onwards I think that maybe, I have a feeling, I'm not sure about it, but maybe I think that we won't have to climb up a whole lot. But look at the views, and now it's going to be a ridge walk.
To who?
So from that viewpoint where we were, and I thought that it's the ridge, start of the ridge, I think that we had to climb down a bit, and there were some icy patches just like this, but you can easily avoid those, and we are just following the footsteps, and I think that we are on the trail. So maybe after a little while we might have to climb up further a bit, but we'll see. So these kind of snowy patches are almost every now and then, but you can easily negotiate, and nothing so major. We didn't put on the spikes yet. So yeah, the trail is faint at some places, and some places it's quite visible, but yeah, you have to keep an eye on your map and on the ground where you are. So while we are doing the ridge walk, there are some sections which are a little bit exposed, just like you can see over here, but the exposure is not like it's not a big deal, because I mean the trail and the path is wide enough that you can easily walk on that one, even though yeah, these slabs look a little bit scary to people, but the trail is in good shape, so nothing sketchy in my opinion. But then you have to figure out your own comfort level. So as you can see that I'm comfortably walking on the ridge at the moment with no major issues. Yeah, and we are going further, and I think that the far end, which I can see from here, that could be the end of the ridge, and then we'll start climbing down. But once again, that's just my guess. I'm not sure about it, but we'll see. Yep. So we're looking behind at the moment. So that is the peak where we were like 15-20 minutes ago. We came down from there, and then we took this ridge. Look at the slab and the fall from that ridge, but that seems so sketchy, but it was not. So we took this one, came up, and this is where we are at the moment. And I think that a little bit further ahead, and then we're going to be reaching our point where we'll be starting our descent into the drain. Yep. Okay, so we are coming from this side, following the trail. One more slab over here, but not anything sketchy or anything risky. But yeah, look at the view from here one more time. And yeah, looks like we still have another hump to climb over there. But yeah, this is where we are at the moment. And look at that face of the rock over there. Interesting. So we'll down climb from here, then climb up, and then when we reach that hump, hopefully that's going to be the final one, and then we'll descend down into the drain. Yep. So 5.27 is our distance in the trail, and yeah, my watch says that we have gained about 782 meters of elevation, and we have come across this nice little flat spot, little valley I would call it, or col, or whatever you call it, but it's wonderful. And I think that if you want to have a snag or something, this could be the best place to spend some time with the best views on both sides. You can see over here. Wonderful. We might take our short break over there as well. But yeah, it's so wonderful. I think that after that we'll start our downhill. Yep. Yeah, around 6 kilometers into the hike, and about 850 meters of elevation gain, we came across this cairn. Looks like this marks up the summit or the end of the ridge, but we can still see that ridge could keep going all the way over there and then up to those mountains. So it's an endless kind of trail, but I think that we'll take a left turn right where that snow starts on that ridge, and then we'll go down from there into the drain. Yeah, but this hike is so wonderful with lots of awesome views, and what a day to come on this hike. no clouds at all, and gentle breeze and bright sunshine. Dry trail most of the time, but comfortable enough. Nothing so sketchy or daunting. Okay, so we have reached the final point where we need to take a left from here. So 6.6k is our trail at the moment, kilometers, and this is the cairn, which marks the end of this straight. Now we'll take a left from here down over there, and then we'll start our walk in the drain. So just wanted to show you the different trails which are emerging from this ridge further. So if you go down over here and then take that ridge, I mean, I can zoom it in and you can see there are small trails on the side, not on the hump, not on the main ridge, but on the side slope of that, going over there. Then you can still see the going further. So I have a feeling that maybe this ridge might take you to those mountains in the far behind. Yeah, it was a good ridge walk. Maybe some other day when we have more time and energy, we can take that ridge walk and see where it ends. So we started our descent from the main ridge, and we were just looking for some kind of shortcut, and it's like make your own path kind of shortcut. So it involves some bushwhacking. So, but we are doing it. It's not like a big deal. The downhill slope is pretty supportive with the poles. I think that would help. But other than that, no, I didn't see any fixed path as yet. The all trails, I think, asks us to go further on the right over there and then come down. So because we were looking for some kind of shortcut, so we have an expectation that down there somewhere we'll meet the trail, and till that time we'll keep on bushwhacking and keep going down. As you can see, it's not it's steep, but it's supportive with the poles. Yeah, let's hope that we don't hit a cliff or a rock which we cannot go further down from. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, so let's see. So after about 30-40 minutes of aggressive bushwhacking through this forest, I came down, and now here we are in the main drain or creek, whatever you call this, and finally I think that now we'll have some kind of walk on the drain, rocks and small boulders, and it's going to be fun too. But that bushwhack, that wasn't really hard, but it was long because we took the shortcut. So, but it was yet another adventure. So now we are heading towards this way, I believe. Yeah, look at the views. on the trail, you'll see this blue rock painted. Then you would see this sign said that there is some active blasting going on, so stay away. So we'll stay away. We'll respect the sign. So we're almost closing the loop, and this is almost the final stage of closing the loop. And we have come across these boulders, which are, I think, placed over here to stop the flooding, or yeah, looks like the creek is still flowing. So we'll just boulder walk down on that side and then keep walking and then close the loop. This is where we were coming from.